So this is what we're doing today. In front of us, we have, here's 7. You can hold this one. We have all 9 different types of Girl Scout cookies. If you guys haven't used or had Girl Scout cookies before, they're pretty good. They're the main fundraising method for Girl Scouts in the United States, and they have a lot of different cookies, and a lot of people have their opinions on them. So I decided, as the sole arbiter of truth on the internet, it is time we're gonna actually taste them ourselves. So Honor's with us. You guys know Honor, my lovely permanent lady friend, and we are going to taste test each one of these. This side, we're gonna put them in order of best over here to worst over here. And we'll kind of make that work. And then for these like packaged ones, we'll just figure out a way to put them in the middle. We'll figure that out. Should we start in alphabetical order, or should we just start in the order of the boxes that they kind of already are?
I want to do the packaging ones first because they're a crinkling sound. I would like to get them over with.
Okay, so let's start with Girl Scout s'mores. I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
Oh, I really like some s'mores. All right.
This is what it looks like. I'll do a little cross section for you. It's just a sandwich cookie. It's a sandwich cookie. It's got like a little bit of marshmallow cream fluff thing and a little bit of chocolate underneath it on the other side.
Yep.
Oh, I broke it in half, but there you go. You can see it. So it's like a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of marshmallow. It says Girl Scout s'mores written on the top. And then what's this on the other side?
So it's depending on the cookie, there's a different like landscape on it. So like mine has a camping thing with a canoe.
Mine has a kid that doesn't know how to draw, and so he scribbled.
Yeah, yours looks like scribble.
That's what I've got. Okay, anyway, so Girl Scout s'mores. Graham sandwich cookies with chocolatey and marshmallow flavored filling. So here you
I'm
go.
super excited.
Are we gonna eat 9 cookies today?
Not big.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I've never had these before.
I like them.
Yeah, these are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys have ever had those like fudge filled, like the fudge sandwich cookies with the little Keebler elves on them, if you guys ever had those, like those kind of taste like this, but I feel like the like wafer part is better on those. On these. Oh, hi, buddy. Are you? He hears the sound. He hears the cookie sound, and he thinks it's his treats. He's sitting here and looking very nicely. He's in his well-behaved sit. There's nothing here for you, buddy. There's nothing here for you. Are we rating them a number? That's a good point. We should rate them a number. Or do you want to do it like a letter scale? What do you guys think? Like a letter or a number? I'll give you this isn't for you. This is not. These are your cookies. These are mine. These are my Girl Scout cookies. These aren't for you. These are for humans. I'm gonna give the Girl Scout s'mores a 8 out of 10. I think they were really good.
I think a 7 out of 10.
Okay. And I'm gonna do like halves too. So like I'll do 7 and a
Oh,
half.
I enjoy that. I always ask. So these are Lemon Ups. They're crispy lemon flavored cookies with inspiring messages to lift your spirits.
What does yours say? What's inspiring?
Mine says I'm a go-getter, which I am. I really am.
Mine says I'm an innovator, and nothing says innovation like doing a stream of eating cookies instead of doing a stream of playing video games. So shout out to us. We're killing it.
Think.
This does seem like we could eat only half. Here, give me your half. Oh, really big. If you lick it, it tastes like lemon scented kitchen counter cleaner smells. It's not great.
This to me tastes like a cough drop.
Lemon Ups. If you've never had them, Lemon Ups taste don't. Those lemon pledge.
Put them at the lemon pledge.
I'm gonna give the lemon pledge flavored cookies.
The Lemon Ups. Put them at the end.
I'm literally giving these a 2. I don't even know if I'll finish these.
Oh,
least
I
they
think
weren't-
I will. I'll eat
You think
them.
you will?
Yeah, I mean, like,
They do have inspiring
not
messages,
bad.
like I am a leader and I'm a go-getter and I'm
Yeah.
an innovator on them, and that's pretty nice.
I think I could have one a day and get through them.
That's not bad. Adventurefuls. These are indulgent brownie-inspired cookies with caramel-flavored cream
so
and a
excited.
hint of sea salt, and this should be right up your alley.
I really, really like caramel, and I like caramel with the chocolate. So I'm pumped for this.
So these
Smell good.
look like that. You guys haven't seen them before. I have seen these. I don't think I've ever eaten one though. I don't think I've ever eaten an Adventureful.
I have not.
It's a good name. So here we go. They're not homemade, Deck, now. What do you think?
I'm disappointed.
I'm kind of disappointed too. So, like, the chocolate is good, the caramel is good, but the
Chocolate's not.
cookie is just like the actual cookie part, like the base in which all the good stuff goes on it, isn't that good. But
I give this a 2.
you're giving this the same score as a lemon pledge?
I give this a 3.
I was about to say that'd be wild. I think
it's because I'm so disappointed.
these are good. I think that these are over a 5. They're not quite as good as the s'mores one, but I don't think they're that much further down. I gave the s'mores an 8. I'm gonna give Adventurefuls a 6. You giving them a 3? Not a fan. Okay.
I'm very disappointed.
Dosey Doughs. I've heard of these all over the place. These are oatmeal sandwich cookies with peanut butter filling. This kind of sounds like a trail snack. Oh, hi buddy. He still thinks these are his treats. These aren't your treats. These are cookies.
You said the T word and his ears like
I know. He really thinks these are for him. These are oatmeal peanut butter cookies. This kind of just looks like a peanut butter cracker. That's a cross section. Kind of hard to tell, but there's peanut butter in there. Honestly, this just kind of looks like a peanut butter cracker that might be a little bit better because it's oatmeal cookies instead of crackers. So you need to think of this less as like, you need to think of this as a peanut butter cracker.
okay, I can do
Because
that.
you like peanut butter crackers.
I do like
so
peanut
if you
butter
go into it
crackers.
with that, maybe it'll be better.
No.
What do you think? Because I already know what I think.
It gets better the more I chew.
This is a peanut butter cracker. Don't get scammed. This is just as good as a peanut butter cracker, and it's no better. It's just a peanut butter cracker. This is a peanut butter cracker that you buy when you just want to support Girl Scouts and not just like go to Kraft or whoever makes peanut butter crackers these days. What do we rate these?
For a peanut butter cookie,
No, compared to all of them. We gotta compare it to all of them. Because, like, are they better or worse than the Adventurefuls?
gosh.
I
Oh,
think the
gosh, I
Adventurefuls are
think-
better than these.
oh, I think so too.
You do?
Oh crap! But I gave them a 3.
You've got halves. You could also change your old score. Don't try not to change it too much, but like
No, I'm not gonna change my old score. We don't play like that.
don't play like that. I am going to give the Dosey Doughs. I gave the Lemon Pledge. I keep calling them Lemon Pledge. The Lemon Ups. I gave the Lemon Ups a 2, and the Adventurefuls a 6. I think I'm gonna give Dosey Doughs a 4 or 5. So I'm gonna give them a 5. I think I'm gonna give them a 5. I think they're just a step down from Adventurefuls. The brownie and caramel, like salted caramel cookie.
I give them a 2.
These next ones are called Toffee-tastic gluten-free cookies. So if you're gluten-free, I guess these are the only cookies you can get, because I think all the other ones.
Thin Mints, I think, are gluten free.
Okay, they didn't.
I think.
They don't advertise themselves as that. These ones definitely, like, they want you to know these are gluten-free. So these are rich buttery cookies with sweet crunchy toffee bits.
Oh, we're supposed to do this in a British accent because toffee's British. That's what your mom wants.
Well, I think less of British people than I do Americans. So on that note, This is bad.
This is real bad.
This is not good. This is just objectively not good. Like, the cookie, maybe it's because it's gluten-free, but the Toffee-tastic cookie itself is not good. And the taste doesn't make up for the awful texture.
The texture is rough.
It's not great. Try the box. Eating the box might be just as good
Yeah,
as
I think
eating
it
the
would
Toffee-tastic.
probably taste the same. Okay, they're probably, those are also a 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the Toffee-tastic a 1. I didn't think I was gonna give a 1 today, but these aren't good. These might actually end up being given to the dog. That's... Okay, they won't be given to the dog.
Trefoils.
Are they called trefoils?
Trefoils.
Trefoils?
No, they're trefoils.
Trefoils.
They just aren't spelled like that.
I don't know how it goes, but this one has... Check it out. There's a streamer on the box.
Let me see.
Look, I got a little camera crew, and
I don't think that's a streamer. I think that's just a film crew.
it's a streamer.
I guess that's true.
This is my life.
Our local TV hosts, like local news anchors, are they streamers?
No. I'm gonna say no. Because I need something to set myself apart. So, trefoils. Shortbread cookies inspired by the original Girl Scout recipe. So I guess this is like the first Girl Scout cookie they ever made? You know? I don't think it's that bad. They kind of just are.
I really like them.
You really like them? Mm-hmm. I think the taste is pretty good.
7.5.
7.5? Is that the highest one you've given so far?
Yeah.
You think they're better than the s'mores?
Yep.
Wow. I don't know if I can go with that. I think I will give the trefoils also a 6. So if we were to like average our scores, then it'd go a little bit higher than these. I think these are pretty interchangeable. These two. I think they're pretty interchangeable.
Adventurefuls and trefoils?
Yeah, I think Adventurefuls and trefoils are kind of like... They could go either way for me. So that means we'll start with the Samoas. So, Samoas. These are the caramel, coconut, and dark chocolate cookies. I, for one, love coconut. Her, on the other hand,
I'm not a huge coconut fan.
not really into it. So I am going to, purely because of that, I'm gonna be willing to override them overall, because I know a lot of people are pro coconut. So like, in case she gives this a 1, we might just toss that, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm also willing to go with you, if we can be reasonable here. I'm not gonna give them a...
When have I ever been reasonable? I don't think that's a word that describes me.
That is a trick question. Have a cookie.
Yes, it is.
Crisp cookies with caramel, coconut, and dark chocolatey stripes. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Immediately, they are the most like gooey
Yeah.
of all of the chips. If you like a chewy cookie, then this is absolutely going to be the best one out of all of them. All of the other ones kind of just like break apart, but this one you have to like bite through it because it's kind of like the caramel part is really gooey in the dark chocolate. Like it's got a really nice chewy cookie texture.
I really like these.
You do,
Yeah.
even though they have coconut on them.
I don't think the coconut's like very strong.
Okay, tell me about it.
I just think that the coconut, you can taste that there's coconut. There's a little bit of a hint of it, which is really helpful with some of the other tastes. It lightens up those tastes so that you're not bogged down in that really rich, deep taste of chocolate and caramel. But it's not so coconutty that like that's the main thing you taste.
Yeah.
I will also say I'm really adverse to coconut because of the texture. And this does not have a coconut texture.
That's true. This is absolutely like a caramel texture. Mm-hmm. Do you already know the score you're going to give them? Mm-hmm. What score are you gonna give them?
I'm gonna give them an 8 because I haven't. My highest has been a 7.5.
So these are the best cookies for you. Even as a coconut hater, they have overcome coconut, and these are the best cookies for you right now.
Trefoils, I will say, like, just are different, and depending on my mood. I don't think I could eat a bunch of these without. They're too rich to eat like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, you eat like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and trefoils, like, I could eat like 5, 6.
Yeah. Well, there's a place for rich cookies and a place for eat a bunch of cookies.
And I think, like, just tasting one, I would reach for them better, more often than trefoils.
I'm gonna give them a 9.5 out of 10. I thought about giving them a 10, and the only reason I haven't truly is because I don't know if either of these, the Thin Mints or the Tagalongs, are gonna be better.
That doesn't mean you can't give them that. I think it's just out of 10. If you were standing alone without like thinking of anything else, out of taste, what would you give them out of 10?
They're getting a 9.5 because it is stuck in my teeth. It's
Okay, then give them a 9.5. I don't think
It's
you
a
should.
9.5.
I don't think you should label them based on like what you think others were or weren't.
Okay, well they're a 9.5. I'm confident with that.
Okay.
Next is, if we're gonna go in alphabetical order of the last 3 that we had, then the next one's Tagalongs. So the Tagalongs are crispy cookies layered with peanut butter and covered with a chocolatey coating. You're gonna have to get over it.
I know. I've got this.
You're gonna have to get over it. This is peanut butter chocolate is probably one of her least favorite combos in food. And let me just tell you this: if the dog immediately walking up wasn't any sign, these smell like peanut butter. These are really peanut buttery. Like the smell. As soon as I open the box, you can smell it in the room. And he look at him. Look at this dog. He's mesmerized. These aren't for you, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay, Tagalongs. So, like the Samoas. Well, I shouldn't say like the Samoas. Like almost all of the other cookies, the actual cookie part breaks.
I'm not finishing it.
You do not like these. I think you'd agree that the cookie is more like the trefoils and like all the other ones where like the cookie just kind of breaks apart when you bite into it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The only give is like the chocolate coating and the peanut butter coating is pretty thick. Like there's like
it is
like a millimeter or 2 of covering of the cookie.
That is a good thing, and it's very sugary peanut butter. It was really hard to do that for me, but I did have a moment of like, this is what people thought. Like people like this combination.
Hi, I'm people. What do you rate them?
If I liked that combination,
No, you can be true to you. Do what you want.
0.
Okay, don't be true to you. Be someone else.
If I liked this combination, I would probably give it a 7.
I think that these are...
I give it a 6. Can I lower that?
Yeah, you can lower it.
I'm lowering it to a 6.
I'm going to give them a 9. So 6, 9. I think that these are not as good as the Samoas, which I thought these were going to be my favorite.
Yeah, they're not as good as... The Samoas are like the quality of the Samoas compared to the quality of this, of like the ingredients. You can tell the difference.
Thin Mints. Thin Mints. The last box of cookies that we have. This is what a lot of people thought were going to be their favorite, or thought they were going to be our favorite. We do have these just right out of the box. Some people said they're better frozen. Honor likes them better in the fridge.
I like them in the fridge.
And so colder, sometimes people think is better, but we didn't do that for any of these. These are all just coming right out of the package.
I just don't think it's fair.
That's kind of a good point. Some of these probably wouldn't be good in the fridge. Some would. So we're just giving them a true test just as they come.
Smells great. Smells like a Thin Mint.
Crisp, chocolatey cookies made with natural oil of peppermint. So they just look like little brown circles. They got some kind of dots in the middle. They are...
The inside's just brown. It's not... It doesn't have, like, a cream or anything in
Yeah.
it.
So these are probably the most commonly applauded cookies, I think, of all the Girl Scout cookies. And they smell good. They smell really good. So...
These are just so good. I could eat so many.
Yeah, these are like... They're so light. You could eat a whole sleeve of these.
I do eat whole sleeves of those, and I'm not afraid to say it.
I think these are gonna fight Samoas for me as one of the top two. And it kind of depends on what you're looking for. In a
So, I thought it would fight Samoas, but I really like the aftertaste of Thin Mints as well.
cookie. That's true.
So I just enjoyed my mouth after.
The aftertaste is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we've got to do you want to have...
I want to have the Samoas again.
Yeah, break one of those in half. Because there's not that many of those. So break one of those in half, and then I'll give you a whole one of these. And we'll just go back to back. Because I think it's pretty clear Thin Mints and Samoas are the top two.
Yeah.
You agree with that one?
Yeah. And then Luke is gonna... Or Mango's... Ooh, look at... That was so pretty. Y'all, I don't know
missed it?
You missed it, but, like, you kind of can see... Oh...
Oh,
That break apart.
the caramel
caramel.
stretches apart, like pulling a piece of pizza.
That was pretty.
Out of the slice, like a slice of pizza out. Yeah.
Pizza sounds good.
Oh, again, you could eat way more of these, right? You could eat way more Thin Mints. They're just really thin, really flaky, taste really good. They almost like dissolve in your mouth, like they go away really fast. So you could just keep eating them really quickly over and over again. While Samoas require a chew. Like, they're on complete opposite sides of the spectrum, in my opinion.
That's true.
I'm gonna... Would I give Tagalongs a 9, an 8.5? I want to give them 8.5. I think Thin Mints are a 9. And I think Samoas, I'm gonna keep them at a 9.5. I think Samoas are better. I think I like Samoas better. Even though I know I would eat less of them, I would like eat one or two, but when I'm literally eating it, I am enjoying eating it more than I am when I'm eating this. Does that make sense?
Yes. However, I think Thin Mints are better because I think it's the whole experience of the cookie that matters.
Yeah, that's why I like Samoas better.
But I think Thin Mints have an overall experience that's better. And that includes the aftertaste. I'm not really a fan of the Samoa's aftertaste.
Yeah, the coconut thing kind of hurts you. In that
Yeah.
regard. Okay, so
I don't like the feeling. My body does not like the feeling of
rate
that.
it. Number.
9.5.
Okay. And you gave Samoas an 8, 8.5.
8.5.
Okay. Well, we disagree on what is number 1, but we both really agree on what the top 2 are. So I think it'd be pretty safe to just do it this way.
It is your stream, so if you want to say...
The taster's choice. Thin Mints and
Oh,
Samoas.
let the chat vote.
I don't value their opinion. This is... They're fighting back already.
You can't say that.
This is, in my opinion, these are the 2 best flavors of Girl
Agreed.
Scout cookies. Thin Mints and Samoas, they are not the same at all. They're offering a completely different experience. But both are really, really, really good. Even if you don't like coconut, you might get over it because it's not that much of a coconut flavor. Thin Mints and Samoas. These are definitely the top 2. I went with Samoas. Honor went with Thin Mints. Yeah, that's it. If you watched all the way to the end, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.